What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So again, no makeup on, which means another foundation review, and today I'm reviewing the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. I'm also going to be doing a demo for you guys. This is not a first impression. I have already tried this. I actually had to go get a lighter shade because the shade that I first got, which was W5.5, it ended up being too dark, so I went to go get a lighter shade. I got this in the shade W3. I'm going to read to you guys what it says online because there isn't really anything on the actual packaging. So on the website, it shows that they have 12 shades in this foundation, and they actually have a pretty good variety of shades. They have 12, first of all, and second of all, they have cool, neutral, and warm undertones. Online, it says that it's a liquid foundation with a fresh, luminous finish and that it has buildable coverage. It's retailing for $16.99. I want to say I got mine for $14 or $15.99, so it's around the same price point. It says that it's formulated with precise match technology to match your skin's tone and texture. So I'm guessing this is a foundation that is supposed to just kind of blend in with your skin color, whether or not it's a little off. Available in 12 true to skin shades, which I already do agree with because again, they have neutral, cool, and warm undertones. The finish is fresh and luminous. The coverage is sheer to medium, buildable coverage. And for skin types, it says that it's for all skin types and that it is safe for sensitive skin. So it comes with a mirror, which is pretty neat because if you are on the go, you don't have to worry about having an extra mirror. Then it also comes with a little sponge, which I typically don't like these types of sponges, but we're gonna do half of our face with it to see if it's any different. And then you just open it up just like that, and then it has a little plastic over top of it. Then you just lift off the little tab, and then your cushion and your foundation is right in there. Right off the bat, I feel like it's going to be a little bit lighter, but as I've mentioned in my haul video, I'd rather have a foundation that is lighter and be able to bronze up my face than just having a darker foundation and just kind of being stuck with it. So if this is a little bit lighter, it's okay because we're going to bronze up our face. It'll all be okay. So before I tell you guys whether or not I agree with everything that it claims, I'm going to show you guys how I apply the foundation. I'm going to do half of my face with the applicator that it comes with, and I'm going to do the other half of my face with a foundation brush just to see the difference in coverage, or if there really is a difference in coverage. I'm just going to tap that in there, and that's how much it put onto the little sponge. So this is what it's looking like with the little sponge that it comes with. We're not even going to use that. I don't like the sponge that it comes with, me personally. I know some people do. I don't. I can't. This shade matches my face, but it does not match my chest and my neck. But we'll see if it really is able to adjust to my skin tone like it says online. I do have very oily skin, but it doesn't look oily. It looks like my skin, but better. So it evened out my skin tone and it covered up a little bit of the redness. You can see a little bit of my blemishes peeking through there, but opposed to this side, it looks a lot better. It evened out darkness around my eyes, redness, all that kind of stuff. So to even out the coverage on this side and to pretty much finish this side, I'm going to use my Morphe M439. This is my favorite foundation brush that I've ever tried so far. So I'm going to go in with this. Ooh, my gosh. I wouldn't recommend swirling this foundation because I can see it leaving a lot of streaks if you do go in and buff it. So I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face and I will be right back. Alright, so this is how it looks once my makeup is done. And I think it looks very good and it looks put together, but it doesn't look like too much. I did have to set my face though with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I set my T-zone area, so my forehead, my nose, my chin area, and my under eyes. I could see it getting a little blotchy and a little messy if I do not set it. So if you do have skin that is a little more on the oily side, I would recommend setting this foundation. So as far as the claims that it makes online and whether or not I agree with them, I do agree that it is a effortless application. It was effortless with using a foundation brush. I do think it's a completely buildable coverage, so you can go in with a light layer or you can go in with the second layer to get a little bit more coverage. After letting it set for a little bit, it does match my skin. Like around here, I didn't add any product and it feels like it matches my neck pretty well. And for skin types, I do think that it is for all skin types, but if you have oily skin, I would recommend setting this foundation. I think the color selection is very nice. You do have cools, neutrals, and warm undertones. The only thing that might be a little like, I don't know about the foundation is the price point. So it is $16.99 on the L'Oreal website, which sounds like a lot for a drugstore foundation. But if you're going to invest in anything from the drugstore, I would invest in a foundation. And for what the foundation does, I feel like it's at a pretty decent price point. So I will check back in with you guys in a few hours so you guys can see what the foundation looks like. Right now it is $12.37. So I will just check back in just a few hours. Right now it's already 5:54, so I've been wearing this foundation for a few hours already, and as you guys can see, it has made my face look a little bit on the oily side. I can't imagine how this foundation would look if I didn't set my T-zone, because even my T-zone is pretty oily, like you guys can see. But it held on pretty well. You can still see my bronzer, it's still there, my brows are still there. But yeah, this is what it looks like after a few hours. So I'm gonna touch up my face, or just blot my face, just to see what it would look like if I did touch up. This is what it looks like, and it looks just like it did when I first applied it. It looks fine. Doesn't look like I rubbed off a bunch of makeup or anything. I would suggest carrying like blotting paper or something if you have very oily skin like me. But other than that, it still looks pretty good and it held up throughout the day. So yeah. And that wraps up my review for the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. If you have any questions on the foundation or if I missed anything, leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all on my next video.